All right, the highway bill has been approved by the United States House. $261 billion, $55 billion on transit over the next 6 years. The legislation authorizes the highway funding bill for 6 years, but only if Congress can come up with a way to pay for the final 3 years. The bill approved in a big way in the House, 363 to 64. Scott Paul, who is the president of Alliance for American Manufacturing, joins us. Scott, good to have you with us.
Good to be with you, Ed.
This is one of the most positive signs we've seen when it comes to moving infrastructure forward. What has to happen now?
Yeah, it's a good question, and it is good news that the House of Representatives finally passed what would be a longer-term infrastructure bill, because, as you know, these road construction projects, they just can't start and stop and start and stop. And I know you and your family have a history in construction. You know that. You need that long-term planning, so it's good that they got the wheels in motion here. I think one of the problems is that the bill's only funded for about 3 years, and that it's status quo funding, so basically keeping what we have now. The Senate passed a different version a little while back, so the House and the Senate are going to try to work out their differences before the next temporary funding patch expires, which is actually coming up quite soon, within just the next week or so. And so I'm hopeful that they'll be able to come to some agreement, and I know that behind the scenes they've been working fast and furious to try to get this done. And I'll also say we're working very hard, Ed, to make sure that all of that money, all of that tax money that's put into our roads and bridges goes to steel, iron, and other manufactured goods that are made right here in the United States, and that work isn't outsourced. And
those plants are idle right now. In northern Minnesota, they're having iron ore issues. Those mines have been shut down because of a slow economy, and not enough product is being used by America, and also the steel industry. We know what's going on there. So this could be a first start to giving them somewhat of a rebirth for a while, or to get these folks back to work.